Okay, let's see if we're actually live. Okay, welcome back to this second live stream of Friday evening. I can guarantee this will be more of a success than the other one. Okay, the other one being an attempt to install the latest beta of DistroTube's DTOS. Tonight we're going to use Kaggle, that ever popular online notebooks service with thousands of freely available data sets. But tonight we're going to use it to analyze the Consolidated Edison's closing stock price. So, and as you can see, original name New York City Gas and Light Company. Of course, originally founded by Thomas Edison, founded in 1824, first listed on New York Stock Exchange 1825, current ticker Industrial Utilities Legacy, known for its continuous public listing under New York Stock Exchange banner since the exchange's earliest days. Consolidated Edison has weathered economic storms, technological revolutions, market transformations for over 200 years. Now, I'll point out that the Quantmod is a little bit older package. It predates tidyquant and tidyverse, so it doesn't use the more modern data frame structure. It actually uses an XTS structure. Because what it is, it uses XTS and what? Okay, let's load this. So that loaded. The advantage to Quantmod is, as you can see, it's very easy to use. You don't have any knowledge of R programming to get the standard technical indicators like Bollinger Bands, moving averages, and candlestick parts, as well as bar plots and other things. And even you can even get returns, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly returns, which we'll see also. Let's start. So the basic command you're interested in is this. Okay? Let's just get symbols. Let's see. Let's see if this works. So now we got our plot there. Let's do this. Let's get a look at our last plot here. Oh, good. So we got this this here. You can see for the last 7 days. Let's do right 1, 6. Let's say 7. Well, no, it's 1, 2, 3. Let's say 5. So we'll get the last 5 days. Okay. And you can see it's been hovering right around 112, 113. Okay. So let's add our first code block. Okay. So the basic plot, the basic is this. The default plot is a candlestick plot, okay? Candlestick plots, okay? If I spell candlesticks, okay? And then onto this, we're going to start out with a few quick functions. Okay, what else can we do? Name for the title. Okay, moving average. I'm not going to mess around with giving you this. First of all, let's take a look at our plot so far. Okay. Well, this is good grief. We should be investing in, for heaven's sakes, we should be investing in Con Edison, for heaven's sakes. Good grief, since 2007. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. So now let's add. First of all, let's say we want to get rid of the bottom plot. So now what we got is this, okay? But now what we really want is, a 20-day moving average. So it's going to be add simple moving average n equals, okay, let's see if this works. Now the trouble is everything's like overlapping there. So next thing we want to do is we want to narrow down our date range. Let's narrow it down to last, this way we should be able to see just this year's numbers. So that's a 20-day average, right? Let's take this then. How do we create a line plot? Use type equals line. And let's say, let's look at this. Let's go 12 months. I want to see. So it dipped below the 50-day average. Let's go 50 days. So you can see it had a couple periods, particularly this year, when it remained above the 50-day average, okay? Let's change this to 3 months also. Let's Let's do something over here. Let's see what this does. Well, that didn't do anything, did it? Okay, well, it's unfortunate we can't get the plot any bigger. Now, there may, of course, there may be a, so, let's do the last four. Let's look year to date. So you can see we got a 20 moving average, simple moving average here. And you could certainly say that Con Edison had a bigger last close, okay. 50-day moving average, line plot, very nice. I hate to say it, I think I need to be in Con Edison. There's a reason why it's been listed for so long a time, right? Okay. So what else can we do? What is it called? Let's try bar plot. And almost everything is controlled here. Okay? Okay. bars. So let's narrow this down to 3 months. Okay, now I'm not here. Oh, I forgot my standard disclaimer. Under no circumstances should you use anything you see in this video to make financial decisions. I'm simply presenting this as a what? For educational purposes only. Okay. So what else can we do? Matchsticks is sort of like the yeah. So let's try the auto over here. Okay. Because normally when I try this, it just does a candlestick pop. We'll see. Yeah, it just does a candlestick pop. Okay. What else do we have over here? Matchsticks, candlesticks, auto line. Okay. So let's come back over with a line then. Okay. And let's add a Bollinger Band. Is it BB? Let's see, maybe B band or something like it. Yeah. So we're going to say add Bollinger Bands. Here. So here's our Bollinger Band plot for the last 3 months. So we got candlesticks with the 50-day moving average, or 20-day moving average. Okay. We got a line plot with a 50-day moving average. And now we got a bar plot with a 50-day moving average. And finally we got a Bollinger Band. Did I spell Bollinger? How do you spell Bollinger Band? Okay. So interesting, the Bollinger Band by itself just creates a Bollinger Band plot. Even though, so what it does is taking the line, and the green line is the line function. Then we add Bollinger Bands to it. Okay. So one more time. Now, So we have our three or four uh, so once again we have candlesticks with the 50-day with the moving average. Okay. We got a line plot with a 50-day moving average. And the good news is, it's interesting down here. At the end of the year, it dropped down. That's interesting. But it immediately climbed back up. I'm beginning to think maybe I should be in some of these old stocks, you know? Okay. Let's see if we can get dividends. Dividends, code. Div. This is right. All right. I hate to say it, friends. I think I need to get into Edison. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Plot type. Let's see. Suppose we said hmm. Uh-oh. I don't think you have to do that. Symbol. No, there should be there's a function within TinyQuant to get it. Is it something like get returns or something? Pardon me while I check another piece of code here. Okay. So I know I got that someplace. Yes, I have it here. This is a bond fund I have a small stake in, by the way. Dividends, returns. Hmm. may actually need the other library. We'll see. Let's just see what's going on 1 second here. Let's see if this actually works. Very interesting. With that, my friends, I'm going to bring this session to a close, okay? I hope you saw how simple it is to analyze stock data with absolutely no knowledge of code. Quantmod is simply a function-based package, and it's much easier to use right out of the box than, say, a tidyquant, okay?